afternoon. So we just entered Montana on Interstate 90 going north. We just left Wyoming. There's hardly any towns on this road to Billings, so I had to use the border as a stopping point for the video. Oh, I was gonna put deaf in the car at that rest stop, but I'll do it at Cabela's. We have a warranty repair on the emissions. We have our appointment in July, and then we could see about getting our settlement. They had a class action lawsuit. Supposedly we can get like $5,000 back. So I'm just hoping it doesn't affect the gas mileage after they do the fixes. And if it's 1 mile a gallon, I could live with that. I'm not gonna, you know, the money won't take care of that. Basically, it's just like the Volkswagen and all the other scandals. The car was polluting more than they said. So basically though, if they make it work better, it should get better gas mileage. It should not get worse, but I haven't really figured out why we get so much money back. Unless it's just because we thought we were buying something that was cleaner than it was. I don't know. But I've been documenting the gas mileage on this whole trip in case it does go down dramatically. And we also, they had a recall for the wheel speed sensors, which we already had one replaced under warranty. Basically, the old ones were susceptible to moisture, so they came up with a new one. But a month ago they didn't have any in stock, so I'm hoping they have them by July so we can get that taken care of too. Love the views. Look at the views. I mean, it never gets old. So some days I wish I had been a diesel mechanic, or like today I wish it would have been fun to be a truck driver. I had something else, I can't remember what it was now. Diesel mechanic, just because you can get a job anywhere. Yeah, if you want to learn a trade, don't worry about going to college. Like, get your trade. It's one thing I wish I would have thought of. I mean, but too late now. It all worked out. remember wanting to be a train driver when I was growing up. Then I I think I heard you just do the same route over and over. And I kind of thought that's not very fun. I think once I get home, I'm gonna start putting out 2 videos a day for sure. Help get subscribers faster, and also I'm gonna have a huge backlog of videos. I might even do 3 videos a day, and I understand if you can't watch them all. Not everyone has time, but I really want to get to 1,000. You know, if you have time in the future, definitely check them out. I hope you like these non-Washington videos, all of my Washington subscribers. I just can't wait to watch everything on the big screen 4K TV. Since I left, I'm gonna have 2 weeks worth of videos to watch. I think I might be driving into the wind. Miles to go. It's 3 p.m. Mountain time. What is today? I think it's June 12th. Because wait, might be June 11th. No, let's see, the 7th was Monday. 8, 9, 10, it's the 11th, June 11th, Friday. I had to think of my reservation last week. One thing I want to get good at is, like, Wyoming has so much BLM land, and it's really hard to tell. Like, to my right could be BLM land, I have no idea. When I look at the gazetteer, it's like BLM land is 1 square mile, it looks like, almost all the time. So what I wonder is, I hope they have signs, you know, when you enter and exit. I hope. I mean, there's got to be something telling us that it's public land. But with the truck, I'm going to try and get better at figuring that out when I take, you know, the platform tint out. There's not a whole lot in Washington. There's a little, but Oregon has a lot. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. All of the new videos I make in Washington, am I going to put them at the end of all these? Because if I do that, it'll be months before you see them. Or will I mix them up And maybe I'll do one of these videos and a Washington video every day. That might work. So you'll see something new all the time and then something old. That's what Traveling Robert does. You should check him out if you like these videos. He's my favorite, probably one of my favorite travel vloggers now. I think I only have one Diet Coke left. The junction of 90 and 94 in Billings, 96 to Cabela's. I think that's, I said 90 to Billings. Conocos coming up. Otherwise, it's a ways practically to Billings. Let me see how far this one is. It's 32 miles, so we might be getting diesel at 32 miles maybe. About when the E-light will come on. That guy has no clue he's driving on the line. Like this so far this trip, if I don't stay in any more paid campgrounds, I will spend around $700 on diesel and $500 on campgrounds, with $300 of that in Lincoln for the 5 nights I paid for, even though I only stayed 4. I couldn't get the one night back. wish I hadn't stayed in West Yellowstone, kind of, but at least I figured out I really don't want to stay there again, unless I'm going into the park, which means it better not be busy. So we'd be there in the off season. I would never stay there in the summer again. The town doesn't really excite me, but there's only one RV park in the park, and that's hard to get, and there's no cell service, I don't think. So I don't know if I need to go back to Yellowstone for a while. Probably just do other things that aren't so busy. I want to go to Great Basin National Park in Nevada. I think, so I want to go to Quartzsite this winter for 2 or 3 weeks. And I think I will stop there, most likely. Yeah, I need a trip like this every 6 months, I figured out. I need a long trip. Basically, like, one YouTuber, I don't want to say who, he has 215,000 subscribers, and he has 450 Patreon, which he basically gets $2,500 to $3,000 a month from his minimum from his Patreon people. But basically, it works out to 0.2% of his subscribers give him money. I mean, that's awesome, you know. When you look at it that way, it's such a low number, though, but he has so many subscribers. I mean, that's awesome for him, because that helps a lot. I don't think he could do this without that. YouTube doesn't pay enough. Not unless you have 500,000 people or more. Like, he probably gets about the same amount from YouTube, you know, 2,000, 2,500 a month. And that extra 2,500, you know, lets him save some money, I'm sure, and fix the RV, you know. Otherwise, he would be living paycheck to paycheck, which is what he did the first few years, it sounded like. I want to check some of the other YouTubers and see, because anyone that has a Patreon link, you can see how many members they have. Like, you can't hide that. So I want to see I want to check some of these sailing channels that sail around the world and see how many they have. If I ever did this full time, I would do that for sure. But since I'm not, my wife is working, so if she was not working and we did this full time, we would totally try it, you know. I was just shocked to see how much money he got from Patreon. I mean, it could be $3,000. So basically, I'm basing the $2,500 on the fact that the minimum is $5. But some of those people could be giving $10 or $15, or I think there might even be more. But those are the three options that appear. You know, he could be getting $3,000. He could be getting $4,000 a month from Patreon. Who knows? Which is awesome. I think it's awesome. I need to get a drone for this winter, I think, or by this winter. Actually, I need a drone for when I start taking the truck out, maybe. Because that would be fun. Like, I'm going to be in some remote areas. I can fly the drone a lot. Alright, so that's my wish list for this channel. Get a drone, get a second GoPro eventually, and start doing more selfies while driving. And I would like to do more selfies in general. I need to get a selfie stick that doesn't have a gimbal, because I've given up on the gimbal noise. Like, you can't get rid of it. It makes it worthless. Unless you're gonna post-production add your audio like Traveling Robert does, but I'm not gonna do that. I think it would help a lot. Well, no, I don't know. He gets a lot of views because, I mean, his music, he was on Amazon. It's not just the fact he's doing post-production audio, I don't think. He does a lot of stuff to make his videos very unique. If I stop for diesel, it's going to be in the next 15-20 miles. Otherwise, I'll wait 40 or 50, it looks like. Tempted to wait. See if Billings has a rush hour, though. We're going to get there around to the outskirts around 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m. I think this is a Indian Native American reservation. The town is like a mile to the left, it looks like. Doesn't look like there's much there. Even the gas station sign doesn't say what gas it is. It just has a gas pump on the interstate sign. Generally don't go to places like that. You can't tell me what the name is. Yeah, we're gonna be able to open the RV door for the first time in a long time while we're camping in the Cabela's parking lot. Oh, a big giant bee just got smashed right in front of me. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. Oh, let's do it. Bees have a lot of liquid in them. Owen, 15 miles. Yeah, you can kind of tell a Indian reservation town because all they have are houses. You don't have much else like commercial or schools, hospitals. You don't see much other construction type. You know, it's just a lot of houses, which is too bad. fun loading the RV up and getting ready, because it takes me hours of going in and out of the house, and then I have to go to multiple stores to buy the things I need, you know, that I want. I mean, like on this trip, I've only went to the store once. We went to Walmart in Lincoln, in Nebraska, and that was it. Otherwise, I've had everything I brought with me. Or, you know, I stopped and got at gas stations, like food. So the very first thing I take inside when I get home is Zoe. She goes, she's so happy when we get home. She goes and looks at everything and purrs. Really well on this trip. I need to get some video of her. It's hard to get video with the GoPro inside. I should start using the wide angle when I'm in the RV, and then just remember to change it back. Well, I guess we're out of the pine trees already. That's why I didn't remember that. It wasn't very long. I still haven't stayed at a Forest Service, like, primitive campground yet. One that maybe has just vault toilets. Tomorrow might be an option. It is Friday night though. I mean, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stay up in the mountains or not. Unfortunately, it's the weekend, or the start of the weekend. Or wait, yeah. No, today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Probably, yeah, I don't know. It might be impossible. Getting my days mixed up. So I might be in Glacier National Park on Monday. That would be awesome. Because tomorrow I do, I think, what is it, the Cook City entrance, Highway 212. Go through extreme northern Yellowstone. Then end up in Bozeman, maybe. And then Sunday I drive from Bozeman to, oh gosh, Helena, Kalispell area on I-15. Then Monday I cut across. Yeah, I think we'll get home on Tuesday or Wednesday, actually. If I do all that. So by doing the northern part of Yellowstone, I add a day. Really want to see that though. If I was going 80, the speed limit, I would be there in 1 hour and 4 minutes. Alright, the E-light just went on. Let's do some math. Got 9 gallons left. The minimum I could go, let's see, 125 miles, and I have 60 to 70 miles for guaranteed gas. So I had to use half of my reserves if I don't stop soon. I think I could risk that though. If I see a good gas station off of the interstate, I will stop. Otherwise, I probably won't stop for 30, 40 miles. Or 50 maybe. Going to Devil's Tower National Monument added about 35 miles to this trip today. Otherwise, I could make it easy. Like I wouldn't even think about it. I am getting hungry though too now. I saw that I thought were to the north were actually to the northwest. They're over the Yellowstone area, it looks like. Way off in the distance. Coming out. Oh, that's only in 12 miles. Otherwise, there's an Exxon in 25 miles. That actually might work. And another Conoco, 25 miles. I like Conoco better. Yeah, we might do the Conoco. I think we're going to pass these gas stations in 10 miles. We need to look at a possible ending point for this video. Otherwise, I'll do part 1, part 2. We're at about 30 minutes. RV camp. All pull-throughs. Next exit. Good Sam. Wow, it looks nice. I can see it from here. It's like the only thing here, I think. Got a little trading post coming up, 6 miles. Yeah, that's a nice little campsite. What's around here to make them put a campground in the middle of nowhere, though. Unless you just go there just to relax and not really do anything, which is fun sometimes. Wow, a lot of water in that river. I think it was the Little Bighorn River. moving outside. Getting a little warmer. Yeah, last night I wanted to go out and get some video of the thunderstorm, but about that time it started raining in the campground. Gas station is closed. I was like, I don't even see a branding sign, but it's closed. We used to have a museum there. It's too bad. Hardin might be my next place I'll think about getting diesel. There's a little Bighorn battlefield, but I don't think that's a town. I think it's just a historical battlefield. There is a town there maybe called Broadus. Battlefield Trading Post. Buffalo burgers and Indian tacos. What's an Indian taco? Never seen that before. It's the Little Bighorn River. Lots of water in that. Oh, there's the Conoco. You know what? We're gonna stop because we're going to check it out. If it doesn't have ultra low sulfur, we will keep going. Pretty easy access to check it out. And we need a stopping point for this video.
600 feet, keep left towards 15 towards
back up to get out of here. But thanks for watching the Sheridan to Broadus video.